Alright, so here's the brief. So this is package 2053.
All right, listen up.
Weather situation is as follows. We have a wind to the south at 4 knots, cloud base 35,000, clear conditions, 0142 hours. There's very low light visibility, almost no light. The target will likely be pitch black other than some incidental lights around the area. Our mission is to engage and destroy the engineer battalion, the 5th Engineer Battalion that's repairing Heiju Air Base. We'll go ahead and start off with our threat analysis. So, vicinity of Steer 7, which is a target, there's an SA-2. The SA-2 battalion, the 131st Air Defense Battalion, is at 52% strength. It has its radar, but only 2 launchers. Note that there is a terrain mask opportunity north of the target. There's a slight rise that goes up about 5 or 6 meters. And that's the direction that we'll be suppressing the radar from. West of the target, by approximately 5 miles, is the 224th Air Defense Battalion. Go ahead and put a AAA marker on there. And those are the only threats that I know of within range of the target. To the north, there's several air bases that we scrambled from. Out of the Pyongyang area, there's Gwangju, which is just to the north. Will likely scramble on us if we proceed any more north of the current steer point frag. There's 6 MiG-29 Alphas operating out of that base. There's also another one with MiG-29s, which I'm trying to find in the order of battle.
The only other one I could see that was close enough was,
There's one, yeah, Sunan. So Sunan is just northwest of Pyongyang, and will also be a factor. And that one has 8 MiG-29 Alphas.
all good catch.
Commit ranges for the bandits: 40 miles for the MiG-29s, 20 miles for the MiG-23s, 10 miles for MiG-21, and 5 miles for Su-7 and J-5s.
Can you go over that one more time, please?
40 miles for MiG-29 Alpha, 20 mile for MiG-23, 10 mile for MiG-21, and 5 mile for everything else. Just southeast of Steer 3, by about 10 miles, there is a DCA flight of F-5s, call sign Rocket 1, that will be on station at 0210. And east of Steer 3, along vicinity of the threat ring of the SA-2, the extent, is Banshee 1, another 4-ship of F-5s, also flying a DCA to support us. Okay, execution of the mission. So we'll get airborne, we'll go finger 4, shoot up to about 20,000, 22,000 feet. Between Steer 2 and Steer 3, we'll go nap of the Earth, and we'll complete a nap of the Earth ingress to Steer 4, at which point we'll be terrain masked by a slight rise north of the target. We're going to make a max G turn left to Steer 5, and that will be my IP. I will attack the radar, doing a laydown attack with the Mark 82 airs. You guys will continue to Steer 6, and that will be our IP for repeated attacks onto the engineers. From Steer 3, we'll also go trail, and there'll be a 5-mile trail between me and number 2. Number 2 and number 3 can be stacked closely, but I want 5 miles between me and number 2. We use attack and to coordinate that.
And that was between which steer points?
At Steer 3, we'll go trail. And at that point, I want you guys to maintain a 5-mile trail.
Roger.
This way there's target separation. There's enough time for me to hit the SAM on the target. Once the SAM's down, you guys will be rolling on the target, and you're to attack, come left off target, so that the final attack heading for the engineers will be 090. If you recon the target and get very familiar with where the engineer vehicles are, you're going to be attacking at a heading of approximately 090. So you'll see basically a large, well, if you're attacking from that angle, you'll see sort of a pair of hangars next to the ready pad. And then beyond that, you'll see two large rectangular support buildings. The engineer battalion is behind the first large rectangular support building. And that'll be your visual cue for your attack. And we'll just do continuous pop-up attacks from Steer 6 until the engineer battalion is destroyed. Again, coming left off target, rolling north to Steer 5, and then heading left back to the IP, running in from the IP. If we still have weapons after our attack, we'll proceed to try to interdict the 7th Engineer Battalion to the east. 7th Engineer Battalion is in a road march northeast of Steer 3, and they're headed along the road towards Yan'an Bridge. Look southeast of Steer 3, you'll see the engineers there, just north of the flot. Go ahead and draw a steer point line running along that MSR. So west to the Yan'an Bridge, and then further west towards the Chongdan Bridge, and then further west still to terminate at the Namyangdong village. That will be our interdiction route if, for whatever reason, we have ordnance remaining after we destroy the engineers at Steer 7. And that will be our secondary target to destroy those other engineers that are headed west along the road and reported to be headed towards Tayton to repair it. What else? I think that's Takan I'll be on 1 Yankee, you guys will be on 64 Yankee, and we'll be on Victor 1. Questions? Alright, so Scope, what is your IP and what is the final attack heading?
IP is steer point 6, 90 degrees, final attack heading to steer 7.
Okay, Gasman, what is the method of the attack onto the engineer battalion?
A lay down attack?
How are you going to do a laydown attack?
Pop up. Oh, okay, pop up. Thought we were popping up and...
Yep.
Okay. What's a lay down attack?
Laydown attack is you fly over the target and you're like 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, I get it. Alright.
Seat of your pants driving.
Any other questions?
It
Okay.
sounds really solid to me, Kraus. I think I understand everything that we're going to be doing here.
Alright.
One question about
Yep.
the opponents we're going up against, the 29s. What are they equipped with for long-range missiles?
So they have the Alamo, and they have Alamos, and for short-range missiles, they have Archers and Apexes. They are completely superior to us in weaponry, so the Archer is superior to the AIM-9 Mike. It's an all-aspect heater that they can shoot way off bore sight. The Alamo has like a 30 nautical range, so yeah, they are definitely superior to us. If we do get into a tangle with those guys, we're going to have to slash into them and try to close inside their armin for the Alamo and their Archer. You know, if you're getting into a vertical tumble with them, you get into a fucking rolling scissors, try to close your distance as quickly as possible and gun them or shoot a heater at them.
So when we talk about committing at 40 miles on them, are we talking about bum rushing them, essentially?
We're talking about either retreating or attacking them, and
Mhm.
it depends on the situation. Yeah, so if we do get into a situation like that, we're basically going to have to, one of us is going to have to go in and just basically try to get them to fire on us, and the other wingmen are going to have to support. It's very, it's sort of very violent, and that's,
Yeah.
it's like your probability of survival is not guaranteed against these bandits. They are superior to us. The only thing we have going for us is the fact of we are slightly better in a horizontal fight, in its horizontal turning fight. They have better missiles than us.
I had another good question, but I just lost it. Never mind. Oh, is there what indicators do we get? RWR or missile launch indicators on the Alamos?
It's just going to be the missile launch warning, like the beep, 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 beep. You're going to get that. And then you won't get an active missile indicator or anything. It's not an active
Okay.
missile. If you can break their line of sight, the missile will go ballistic. It's also pretty easy to decoy with chaff.
Cool. No, that sounds good.
Panther 1-1, Osan Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Panther 1-1, Osan Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
27.
Panther 1-2, Osan Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Panther 1-3, Osan Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
You ready to go, 3?
I've heard word 1 from you.
Alright, brakes on, run them up. Brakes off. Full burn now.
Panther 1-1, Osan Tower, resume on
Two wheels up.
navigation. Panther 1-2, Osan Tower, resume on navigation. Panther 1-3, Osan Tower, resume on navigation.
One down the burn.
2. 3.
Okay, Rocket 1 is about 20 miles to our 2 o'clock at 21,000.
Visual. What ships are those? They're bright as hell.
F5s. I don't think they've fenced in yet. I think they still have their lights on. Alright, check right for steer 3.
Panther 1-4, return to base.
3.
Two, pull it in. Very close. Burn if you have to.
2.
Chalice 2, Panther 1-1, declare. Dragon 2-1, ready strike. Panther 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly.
Holding 280 knots. We're gonna go NOE in about a minute.
Overtaking at 25 knots.
Bring your throttle back. Those are probably MiG-29s at 239041.
Chalice 2, Panther 1-1, declare. Panther 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly.
Nope, they're friendly.
2 saddle.
Understood. Visual 1 o'clock, 5 miles, F5 and a right-hand turn.
Visual.
Alright, Panther 1, go trail.
2. 3. 3, Panther 2,
Dallas
passing
2,
left.
Panther 1-1. Declare. Panther 1-1. Dallas 2. Contact is friendly.
All right, Panthers, idle throttle, nose down, 15 degrees.
2.
Traffic 12 o'clock. The element of the rockets passing us. 10 o'clock level.
Jesus Christ, it's hard to see you. This is awesome.
I'm gonna use the IR
Altitude.
Sidewinders.
Altitude.
Sidewinders have a seeker head that we can look through.
Correct. If you uncage over the, you don't have to lock them up with your radar. If you uncage, it'll lock on with the IR.
Oh yeah.
Make sure your radar altimeter is on. We're going to level off at about 1,000 feet and then try to bring it down to about 500 chirps. Alright, you guys hold about 450 knots. I'm going Buster. Mud 2 nose. Bring it down as low as you can fly without hitting the ground. Mud 2 left 10 o'clock. Okay, lean right of steer. On top of steer 4 is a little hill. We'll use that as a masking terrain.
2 copy. 3. Mud left, 11 o'clock.
Okay, guys, hold about 450 knots. Trying to maintain that 5 miles separation.
Roger, I'm 3 miles in trail at 440 knots.
Understood. That's fine.
Good thing there's no collision detection on these trees.
Alright, we're probably going to lose comms when we start going in the... When we start going into these ridges, just fly the pattern.
Copy that. What if that SA2 is up when we conduct our IP?
Right for steer 5.
Left for steer 5. Krause, what if you don't take the SA2 down?
Stand by, I'm committing. Just, you're going to have to use your discretion. I'm committing on the target.
Copy.
Altitude. Altitude.
3, I'm still right behind you.
Yeah, good, follow me. Mud left 10 o'clock. 2 left for steer 5.
1 IP inbound.
Altitude. Altitude.
Two for steer 6.
Altitude. Altitude.
Snake
Wrong delay,
eyes.
off to the left.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Seeing good effect.
Chaff. Flare.
Two IP inbound. Go ahead.
3.
Target's destroyed. Target's clear.
2 inbound.
Cleared hot.
3 in hot.
You guys gotta pop. You guys gotta pop up. You're way too low.
I don't have visual.
Come off dry to the left. Come off dry to the left.
Rock eyes. Rock eyes. Rock eyes.
The big hangars.
Come off dry to the IP scope.
Yep. Sorry, Cross. I couldn't see a damn target.
It's fine. Come off left. Come off left as per the brief and head back to the IP.
Yep. Yeah, I am.
Looks like Gasman killed the entire battalion anyway. Okay, 1 IP inbound. One's in the pop.
Uniform check.
Gotcha, 5x5.
I think my Victor's out and damaged. I have no air-to-air ability, but I think I dropped all my bombs. A little lost. I can't nav.
Chaff.
No nav.
Flare. Chaff. Flare.
What hit you?
Chaff.
Oh,
Flare.
what hit
I guess AAA.
you? Hover west of the burning area is a good start. 2's IP inbound.
Visual on the target. I'm headed back towards the target.
Visual in the pop.
Someone who's north of the
Visual,
target.
continue. You say there's vehicles north of the target?
No, I'm visual on you guys.
Rockets.
Okay, tally targets. Tally on the east side. There's still vehicles. I'm in hot. One's in hot with rockets.
Rock eyes.
2 off.
Rockets.
Chaff. Flare.
Fox 2.
Chaff. Flare. Low. Chaff. Flare.
Fox 2. What's that?
Run left and return to the IP.
Yeah, copy that.
The AAA battalion to the west is active now.
Going for the deck. Keep going on these guys.
Hey, run north to steer 5, and let's run in from steer 5.
2 copy.
Steer 5 is the new IP. 1 is IP inbound.
2, turn around, IP inbound. Two in the pop.
Okay, there's still a vehicle on the easternmost side of the column in hot.
Rockets. Snake eyes.
On the way off to the left.
Chaff, flare, out.
Good effect.
Rock eyes.
2 rock eyes off left.
Head left. Check left and head north.
2.
Who's inverted right now?
That's me. I'm heading back to the IP.
I'm in trail with you. No weapons capability anymore.
Understood. Target is destroyed. We're going to go for the secondary target. 3 rejoin. Rejoin at steer 5.
3, I'm right behind you.
Sorry, disregard. 2 rejoin.
2.
Chalice 2, Panther 1-1. Request picture. Panther 1-1, Chalice 2. Picture is multiple groups. Miss hostile at bullseye 280. 60 miles, 5,000.
Okay, I'm at steer 5. I'm reference steer 4.
Yeah, 2 is Marshall.
Understood. Check right for steer 4.
2.
So for steer 4, we're going to check right, and then where the steer line intersects with the road, we're going to turn left and start scanning down the road.
Two.
Bring it down. We're getting spiked by AAA. Hard right. Reference 164.
Let's say smash.
I'm 487 knots, going mill power. Alright, once we cross that road, get your head on a swivel, guys.
Chalice 2, Panther 1-1. Declare. Panther 1-1, Chalice 2. Contact is friendly.
Okay, check left. Try to find the road visually. I believe this is the road that I'm overflying now, this lit up path.
According to the map, it's about a mile south.
There's the bridge. Eyes on the bridge at right 2 o'clock. Shit, I got a 29 spike. Nose. Jettison and burn reference steer 3.
2.
Stay nap of the Earth. Fuel check. Fuel check.
2045.
3 fuel 04045.
Sorry, keep using Victor. We're flowing steer 3. We have a spike 29 to the north. Disregard to the east.
3 has no Victor, and my fuel is 044.
Understood. Keep flowing on steer 3.
29 nails left. 9 o'clock.
Shit. Okay, Panther 1 tally. Left 9 o'clock. Left 9 o'clock at roughly 20,000. There's a furball going on over there.
Vic. I see 4 ships.
Yeah, one of them just got splashed.
We definitely don't go help out, right?
Chalice 2, Panther
All right, let's go up to
1-1.
altitude.
Request picture. Panther 1-1, Chalice 2, picture is multiple groups. Nearest hostile at bullseye 275, 60
Fuel
miles.
031.
Chalice 2, Panther 1-1.
Bingo fuel.
Request vector to threat. Panther 1, Chalice 2, I'm all out.